It's Miss Sinclair. I'm here just to support you with your literacy activity this morning, all about possessive apostrophes, and your short story that we've asked you to write a short story that include possessive nouns, and these are just to show that you can use possessive nouns. On the left here is a little reminder about what a possessive noun is. A possessive noun, very easy, is a noun, a place or a person or a thing that shows ownership, and so they have an apostrophe. You can see here is an example on the left and here's an example on the right. A car's tyre, so a tyre that belongs to the car. The car owns the tyre. And the student's classroom. So you can see here these are the students and they own the classroom. These are nouns that show ownership, possessive nouns. The difference between them both is that one is singular. This car is a car on its own. It doesn't have an S after it. It's not lots of cars. It's just one car. Whereas the students, there's lots of students. There's a group of them. So they have S after their names. So you need to make sure that you put in the apostrophe in the correct place. When you have a singular noun, you put the apostrophe before the S. And when you have a plural noun, you put the apostrophe after the S. You can see that here. And then there's a little complicated part down here in the corner where you are talking about a person, a single person that does have a name that ends in S. And this can be quite complicated. Miss Alanis, this lady, Miss Alanis, her glasses. So Miss Alanis's glasses, and you can see here there's an apostrophe after the S. You can ask me about that a little bit later. But we just want to focus on singular nouns and plural nouns, and if we can find these singular and plural possessive nouns in my little story. So guys, I've started this story and I was wondering if you can help me by either continuing it and carrying it on using all these possessive nouns, or you could write your very own. I don't mind. Let me start. This is the story of a little girl's dog called Raffles. Already I've spotted that we have a possessive apostrophe here of the little girl's dog. I'm going to highlight it for you guys. So we've got little girl's dog. That's a girl, a single girl. She's on her own. There's not lots of them. So the apostrophe goes just before the S, and she owns a dog. This is a possessive noun, a singular possessive noun. Raffles was a special dog. Raffles' collar was magical, and it made wishes come true. Already I've spotted another possessive apostrophe, but is it singular or is it plural? Now this is kind of complicated, guys, because you can see that Raffles is one dog, a single dog. There's not so lots of them, there's just one, but his name does end in S, so I'm going to have to put the apostrophe after the S instead of before it. Still a singular possessive noun, so a little bit confusing. Anyway, one day Raffles went on a walk with the neighbourhood's dogs. Again, a little bit confusing this one, but this is a neighbourhood, which is one singular thing, so it's the apostrophe just before the S, and all the dogs that belong to the neighbourhood. He's gone on a walk with all of them. The dog's collar was the main subject of conversation. Dog's collar. One boy's dog wished for all the world's bones. So you can see here, this is a boy's dog. So we're talking about the boy and the dog that belongs to the boy. And the bones that belong to the world, all the bones in the world. That's what this dog's after. Another person's dog demanded all the shop's sausages. So a person's dog, this is one person that owns a dog. So we're going to put the apostrophe just before the S. But let's take a look at this possessive noun. This is our first plural possessive noun, because we're talking about more than one shop. So there's lots of shops and they have lots of sausages, and so this person's dog is looking for all the sausages that belong to lots of different shops, not just one shop. Raffles' collar, let's just highlight that, was granting these dogs' wishes. Again, another plural possessive, because all the dogs are wishing. There's more than one dog making a wish. So we're going to put the apostrophe just after the S. Raffles' collar was granting these dogs' wishes, left, right, and centre, when suddenly... Dun, dun, dun. Right, guys, I haven't finished, so I'd like you to either continue that story or you can make up your own. But I don't mind, as long as you're sharing it with me on Padlet or through Dojo. So good luck, guys. Get writing.